Welcome back, everybody. Today we're here to talk about The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 13, titled What We Become. And we're going to be looking at some images released by Skybound and AMC. They release images every single week, and this week's images I really like because I'm excited for this episode to see what's going to happen. As we know, it's going to be Michonne's final episode, so we're going to go through these images, break them down, and talk about them. You guys can let me know in the comments down below what you think about the images, what do you think is going on in context-wise. But with all that being said, spoiler warning in case you haven't been caught up with The Walking Dead. Also, if you're a fan of the show, be sure to subscribe for more content. But with all that being said, let's get into it. So yeah, like I said, this week is going to be Michonne's final episode. Sad stuff, but also kind of cool stuff because, you know, I don't think she's going to die. I think she's going to go off and find Rick or something, but that's just me. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. I've already seen some people say they think she's going to die, but, you know, we never know until the episode airs. I mean, unless you follow spoilers, but don't follow spoilers. I highly recommend against spoilers. I want to keep this channel spoiler free, so in case you do know what's going to happen, you know, just out of respect for those who don't want spoilers, don't comment spoilers. But starting off with the first image, we have an image of Michonne here. We can see Virgil in the back, and they're at the naval base. The next one, we have them inside of this room. And I think there's going to be something weird going on here because there is these in the trailer there was like these doors they're like locked, and like Michonne was leaning in hearing like what was going on inside one of the doors. So I think this group, whatever group is here, I don't know if it's a CRM or a different group. I mean that's why I'm so excited to find out, like eventually, like finally find out what is going on. But yeah, because I think this group is doing like something, obviously something bad. Like I don't know if they're just holding people captive and sending them off somewhere else. Like maybe this is where Rick was potentially. Like that would be really interesting to see if this is where Rick was. And I think it's the possibility is there. And I think this could be the CRM. And it's funny because like it's been so long, you know, since they first announced Michonne's exit. I'm pretty sure it's been like over a year now. And like the thing about Rick was that he left in episode 5. So like Michonne is episode 13. So we had to wait like so many more months to see what happened to Michonne since they announced it. So it has been so long, and it's finally here, so I can't wait to see exactly what happens. And then we have this image. Now this is what I was talking about. Like there's these rooms where they're holding people captive, and we can see her inside one of the rooms. They gave her like a plate of food. And it's really interesting to think about that, like the possibilities of Rick, you know, being here and Rick being in the same room, or like at least in the same place. And like this is what I mean. Like I feel like maybe they're gonna send Michonne to this CRM community that Rick is at. I'm assuming Rick isn't gonna be there in this naval base because I don't think Rick is gonna be in the episode. But I think, you know, Rick was there. They probably went from the helicopter to this place, and maybe Rick was held captive there. And maybe that's when Michonne figures out Rick has been held captive. And I think if Michonne is also locked up in one of these rooms, maybe they're not going to let her go, and they're going to make her go to wherever, you know, Rick went. And this would also make sense because I see a lot of people saying that there's no way Michonne would leave her kids, and I agree with that 100%. Like, there is no way Michonne would leave her kids, and that's why I think some people are thinking that Michonne is going to die, because why would she leave Judith and RJ behind? But what if she has no choice? What if she gets locked up here and sent away? Because I guarantee you Rick doesn't want to get sent away either, or probably didn't want to get sent away, you know? As soon as he figured out that he's alive, and, you know, he probably wanted to go back and, you know, to his family, to his kids and stuff like that, and his friends. So, you know, Rick, it's been like what, 7 years now into the like since Rick left, because there was a big time jump, 6 years, and then like 2 other mini time jumps. So there's been a lot of time that has passed since Rick has left, and he's not back. So knowing Rick, I feel like he would want to come back to his family. So the same thing could happen to Michonne. You know, Michonne probably wants to get back to Judith and RJ. And then, you know, she just unfortunately cannot do that because of this group. And going back to the trailer, there was that shot of Michonne talking to somebody on the radio crying. Like, that could be Judith, maybe, like saying her goodbye because this group is letting her leave. And Michonne says, okay, I'll go to wherever you guys want me to go, but can I say goodbye to somebody? And she gets in the radio and comes in contact with Judith. So, these are just possibilities I'm throwing out there. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But I do think Michonne is going to live and she's going to go off to wherever, Rick went. All right, the next image we have here is Michonne once again in the room, and she's using a flashlight. So this is probably just like inside of one of the main buildings, and they're just doing some exploration. Here's a shot of Virgil talking to Michonne, and you can see the suits in the back. Like, look at that suit in the back. That seems like, just not something people have every single day in a zombie apocalypse. So I feel like, this is a very high established group. Like, they are doing really well for themselves, and that's why I kind of think they are the CRM. Like, this seems like a group. I mean, and the fact that they're on a naval base, so they probably do have a helicopter, because unless they could use a boat, yeah, sure, but I mean, every time they want to go on land, they're gonna get on a boat, and I feel like a helicopter is something this group would potentially have. Now, I'm still very interested to see what's going on with Virgil, because I don't know if he can be trusted or what. And but the more I'm learning about this community and how it looks like they're holding people captive, makes me think that Virgil is maybe telling the truth, because he wants to get back to his family, and his family is probably held captive. So I'm interested to see if Michonne is going to end up helping Virgil, and Virgil gets off the island and Michonne doesn't, and then Virgil takes some of the weapons back in, let's say episode 14 or 15 to Alexandria to end the battle, to help end the battle. I could see that happening. But because I'm learning that this group is, this naval base has a lot of people held captive, I kind of trust Virgil now. But let me know what you think, or do you think Virgil is part of the CRM or something like that? I can already see people sort of getting angry at Virgil because he's not telling the truth 100%, because obviously he knows about this community, and Michonne didn't really know about them. He just sort of asked for Michonne's help to get his family. I mean, I guess Michonne sort of probably, Michonne is smart. She probably knew something was up, but I don't think Virgil shared all the details. And if something did happen to Michonne, I feel like some people are going to get mad at Virgil. Now, I don't know if Virgil's going to go back to Alexandria and be part of the community forever. He's going to be there, or I feel like that would be a little weird though. He just continues on with his life and then Michonne isn't there. So I don't know. It's really hard to see exactly what's going to happen. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? And then we got another image here of Michonne. And look, she's leaning in towards the door listening. You can see some blood on the wall there. So this is some, very dark stuff going on here. And I don't know what it is. I don't know why experiments jump at me. Is this group doing experiments on people because of the whole A and B thing? Why would Jadis want people who are bitten, I feel like there is more here than meets the eye. I think this group is doing experiments and is trying to work on a cure or something. But and we said a CRM on Fear the Walking Dead. They got that was a different helicopter. That was not the same helicopter. So they got multiple helicopters, I'm assuming. So this is again a very well established group. Next, we have another image of Michonne. She's covered in blood in this one too. That could probably be from killing walkers or something. Maybe she gets in a fight with some of the people. She has a radio on her, so maybe maybe Judith is reaching out to her or something. We'll see. But the next image, we have her out in the wild, in the woods, and this could potentially be a flashback scene. I'm not sure exactly, because remember, I made a video talking about the opening minutes on the channel if you want to go check it out. But in the opening minutes, there was a little bit of it wasn't a real flashback. It was more a flashback hallucination type thing. But we're gonna be getting those in this episode, and this could be it potentially, because Michonne is wearing something totally different. So I think this is gonna be one of those flashback moments, or hallucinations, you might want to call it, because it's not the real flashback. It's sort of played out differently. I'm sure everyone knows by now because of the opening minutes, but I think this is gonna be one of those scenes. And then lastly, we got an image of some walkers, and that's pretty much it. Again, out in the woods. So this could again potentially be one of the flashback moments. So yeah, this episode looks to be really, really good, because we have the flashback stuff with Michonne, and then we also have, the whole CRM stuff. And after seeing these images, I'm even more excited because I want to know why they're holding people captive. Hopefully that gets answered, like really, because like why do they want people who got bitten? You know, what is an A and a B? Like I don't think we're gonna get all the answers, but hopefully some, because they have been planting seeds since season 8. And it's almost season 11 now, so that's insane. You know, hopefully we get some, some answers. But nonetheless, I'm excited for this episode. But those were the images we got for The Walking Dead season 10 episode 13. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions about it in the comments down below, because there's a lot to talk about. Again, I want to keep this video and this channel spoiler free, and I'm all up for theories and stuff like that, because I always talk about theories and stuff. But there's a difference between like a theory, like a random guess, and then like a if you actually read the spoiler and then you just spoil it. Like, don't do that. Like if you guess and you get it right, like that's okay. But like I know there's spoilers out there, and some people just like spoil the stuff, and pretend like they didn't know. But just be honest is what I'm trying to say, because I would like to keep the channel spoiler free. But with all that being said, again, let me know all your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I'm gonna wrap it up there for this video. Stay tuned for more Walking Dead videos, throughout the week. We have a lot of stuff to talk about, so stay tuned by hitting the subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.